Zoom meetings and selfies, they've given us way too much time to see ourselves online, and staring at phones and laptops can contribute to dreaded Zoom neck. But local dermatologist Dr. Leah Press is offering a wearable solution to treat the Zoom neck and more. It's one of the latest trends in aesthetic skin treatments using radiofrequency to tighten and smooth skin. We are here today at the office of dermatologist Dr. Leah Press in Fresno to take a look at the latest non-surgical skin treatments done with this device called Evoke. So thanks for inviting me out here. I always am interested, now that I'm getting a little bit older, about what skin treatments are out there that don't involve a knife. So tell us about this Evoke treatment and how it works.
Well, thank you very much for coming out here. My name is Dr. Leah Press, and I'm a board-certified dermatologist here in Fresno, California, and I want to talk to you about this Evoke device. What it is, it's a medical device that, as you said, is non-surgical and non-invasive, and it causes tightening and contouring of the skin. And the way it does it is it uses something called radiofrequency energy. And radiofrequency is a type of energy that heats up what's known as the subdermal areas of the skin. So the subdermal areas are the areas that are underneath the skin that you can see.
Yeah.
And what's located in those areas are your collagen, your connective tissue, and your fat. So what the Evoke does with the heat generated by the radiofrequency is it heats up the collagen and the connective tissue. And then when it heats it up, it tightens it. And it tightens up the collagen that's deteriorated with aging and with sun exposure over the years. And when it tightens it up, you go back to a more youthful appearance and more contouring of your skin.
Right.
And the other thing that's in the subdermal area is your fat.
Okay.
So when the radiofrequency energy heats up the fat, it destroys it. And when it destroys it, it's a permanent destruction.
Interesting.
It doesn't come back unless you gain a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And then it could come back. So the end result is you get contouring, you get improvement of the jawline, and you get improvement of what people call the double chin.
Right.
And the nice thing about it is it does that without any cutting, without any injections, so there's no shots, there's no anesthesia, either oral or topical, there's no scarring. And it's also pain-free. It doesn't hurt when you do it. It just feels like maybe you have a heating pad on you. It's very comfortable. And there's no downtime. You might get a little bit of redness for an hour or so, but really basically there's no downtime. So you've heard the term lunchtime procedure.
Yes.
Well, this is truly a lunchtime procedure. You come in, you have it done, there's no downtime, there's no cutting, and then you get the results. Now it does take about 6 treatments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you do it once a week for 6 treatments. So it's a gradual course, but after you are done with your treatments, you do notice a good improvement.
So I like this idea that it's improving this, not only the skin, but also, you know, the form of this area, which can be a very problematic area as we get older. And we actually have a candidate here, a good candidate. So what makes a good candidate for this procedure?
Well, if you're someone who's concerned about sagging of your cheeks or jowls or an irregular jawline or a double chin, then you would be a good candidate for it.
Okay, well this candidate has you have beautiful skin, and she also you have a beautiful neck and chest area. It looks like you've spent no time in the sun. It looks better than mine. So what should we know? So she's gonna have the procedure, so we'll see a little bit of before, after, during. What should we know about the procedure?
Well, there's 2 devices that we use, adapters that we use to apply to the area to treat them. There's one that we put around the cheeks and jowls, and that one tightens up the cheeks and jowls. And then there's another applicator that we use when someone's concerned about their double chin.
Right.
So,
which you do not have. You do not have, by the way. I know you're a great candidate, but I can't believe how good her skin looks. But I can see what you're saying. Not necessarily about the the quality of the skin, but the sort of the form of this skin. Because I can see these before and afters on this banner here.
You get more fullness and more sagging.
If we are interested in this procedure, how do we become a patient of yours? What's the process? Where can we learn more about Evoke?
Well, you just call our office and someone will talk to you and get you set up with it.
Okay, perfect. Dr. Press and our candidate here, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.